fellow geologists. It's Jason. I wanted to show you guys my Unessay project today. The topic is sedimentary rocks, more specifically sedimentary or sediments, and following their journey through the processes of erosion and weathering and lithification. So this is my Unessay project here. It's a children's book I made from just loose leaf paper, and I drew and colored everything in. To start with my rationale, I decided to make a children's book because, first of all, although I'm not the best artist and I'm no artist by any means, I enjoy drawing from time to time, and I wanted to see how I wanted to push my creativity and personally see how far or how well I could convey, I guess, the story that I had in my head going for these sediments. I enjoy drawing, and I also was curious to see how, for example, in elementary school, we learned many topics, but our elementary school teachers would do it or would convey these lessons to us in fun ways and dumbing it down, I guess. And I wanted to see how I could take geology, which is a subject that I find to be kind of complicated and harder to learn in detail. I wanted to see how I could convey this to kids and make it simpler. And so, I guess I'll just go through the story and I'll talk about after how this demonstrates something I've learned that is some topic relevant to the course. So we start off here with our characters. We have Louis. He's a young sediment. He's quite adventurous. We have Franklin. He's a traveling pro and has experience in water. We have Mr. Quandale here. He's quite indifferent. And we have Sir Benny. He's an immature sediment who's always mad. And so I specifically chose Franklin to be a mature and experienced sediment. And you can tell by the fact that he's rounded. And this goes back to how we learned that sediments that spend a lot of time traveling and end up becoming rounded out, and therefore they're considered a mature sediment. In contrast, we have Benny here, who is very sharp and angular, to use geologic terms. And I said he's immature because, well, he's angular and he hasn't had much time traveling in water. So we go on here, and our friends start on the cliff. And here, I'm sorry, let me move my hand. They are planning to enter the Great Erosional River because every sediment dreams of becoming a rock with their friends. And to do that, they have to travel through this river to make it to the lithification zone. And as we can see here, our friend Benny is very angry and does not like his friends very much. We have our friend Louis here, who is eager to become the best rock ever. And so flip on to the next page, sorry. These are incredible heroic rocks here. This is J. Cole the Cole. This is Cedric. This is Pibble Great. And I'm trying to show off different types of sedimentary rocks. So we have a sedimentary rock that is layered. Up here we have a conglomerate. And we have another type of sedimentary rock, an organic. This is coal. And so our friends jump into the river. Once again, Benny's very upset that his friends are following him, and he wants to make a name for himself. And that's why he's an immature guy. And so they go down the river, and there's a lot of debris. It's quite dangerous. It's notorious for being dangerous. And we have our friends, watch out, guys. Benny, look out. Duck, Benny. As he's about to collide with this log, and he's not paying attention, he says, oh, don't be dramatic. It turns out he hits his head on the log. He's now unconscious. Oh, no. And now he's hurtling straight towards the boulder. He might perish here. Not too sure. And so our friends decide to take action. They all hold on to each other, and they swing Franklin, and he collides with Benny, and it knocks Benny out of the path of the boulder. But as we can see, Franklin here has suffered some injuries. But they all make it out nicely, and they land in the ocean, as you can see, indicated by the fish. And now they're about to undergo, as we can see, they're undergoing cementation, and they become the rock that they have always dreamed of. And now we can see, after some time, they become this incredible rock, and they're all joined together. And as you can see, Benny has turned a new leaf, or should I say a new rock, and he's become a nicer guy, understanding that he could not have done it without his friends. And it took Franklin suffering a crack saving Benny for Benny to realize that you need teamwork to make the dream work. Together, they will be a strongly bonding conglomerate forever. The end. And essentially what I tried to do here with this children's book was make geology a little more entertaining, I guess. I wanted to add a storyline, personalities and characters, and an overall theme and message, which ended up being teamwork, while at the same time adding in geologic principles, like displaying different types of sedimentary rocks, showing where sedimentation happens, and sorry. And this Unessay project demonstrates many lessons that I learned from relevant to the course, like sedimentation, erosion, the different types of sedimentary rocks, what an immature and mature sediment is, and many things of the sort. And thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my my Unessay. I put a lot of work into it. It was actually a lot harder than I thought it'd be. And thank you guys.